Hello, everybody. This is your girl, Empath Divine, and I hope all is well. I hope you're staying safe and staying blessed, my beautiful souls. This reading is going to be for my Scorpios. Hey, Scorpios. Hope all is good. And this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising signs with Scorpios for the weeks ahead. So I did a little extended reading for you guys. This is for the 20th through the 31st, okay? Please remember, take what resonates. If it does not apply, don't let it fly. Energies change, okay? Try to speak positivity until your weeks ahead, okay? And always remember too, you can always look at your opposite sign. I don't have your reading up yet, Scorpio, for the opposite sign, which your opposite sign is Taurus, but I will have that up for the 20th and the 31st. Maybe most likely within the next day I'll have it up for you guys, okay? And you always go look at that for extra clarity. If you're feeling my page, you like my vibe, how I'm coming in, my cool, calm, collective vibe. If you're feeling it, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell button in the corner so you can always get notified of readings when they come up. You can also follow me at Empath Divine on Instagram for more readings. I do pick a card readings, energy readings, healing messages, you name it. It's a cool page. You might want to go up there and see. Sometimes I might do free readings for one question readings. You never know what I might sporadically just say. So follow me on there too. I would greatly appreciate it. Every little bit of support is needed because I do everything free. So a little bit of support is really appreciated. Okay. All right, see my Scorpios, let me dive in because usually I would do a 7-card read, but for 2 weeks I'm doing a 14-card read with 2 bonuses at the end of it for overall messages. Okay, let me just tell you something, Scorpio. Your reading to me is not bad. I feel like any emotions that thoughts you're having, these thoughts are going to leave quickly, okay? Because you have a lot of boss mode moves. You have a lot of kings and queens and pages in your reading, okay? So let's start out. For the week of the 20th through the 31st, you have hermit mode, okay? A lot of you are in hermit mode. I always feel like hermit mode is not a bad mode to be in for me, in my opinion, because this is time for you really to self-reflect, okay? And self-reflecting is needed. And instantly, I was looking at something that really made me felt like that I needed to pull this from the bottom of the week and really put this into the week for now. I instantly just heard this from Spirit, and I really needed to pull this out. And give me 1 minute because it's like they're really telling me to switch something around that for you guys. So yeah, I really had to pull this out for you. I had to switch it. Okay, basically this hermit mode, like I said, you're going into hermit mode. You've basically been staying to yourself, really been trying to find yourself, really been trying to ground yourself, get right back to where you want to be. You're not really messing with a lot of people. You're cutting people off, but I feel like you're doing this for the right reason, for the right purpose. Okay, it's just been too much, and you're really just trying to regroup and get your energy and get yourself back together. And I always say this is a self-reflecting moment. Now, the reason why I feel like you guys could be in this hermit mode is because you have the 9 of Swords card, and this can be restless nights. You're not sleeping, you're really thinking down on yourself. You could be going through anxiety and depression and just really just feeling like the world is caving in around you. But the Spirit telling you that things might be bad at this temporary moment, but this is a temporary moment and good things are going to come behind it. Okay, so I really do feel like this is why you guys need to get in hermit mode, to really self-reflect, regroup, and regain your thoughts. Okay, now also behind that you have you have the 9 and then you have the 10. So this is also telling me this is another reason why you are feeling down like this and not sleeping and you're in hermit mode. And you know what, I want you guys to look up the angel number 9, because you have the 9 on the hermit and the 9 on the sword. So look up the angel number 9 for clarification for that. Okay, but you have the 10. You have, well, actually this is not the 10 of wands, I'm sorry, this is the 10 of wands, and this is the 9 of swords. But I don't really care, because you know what, they both symbolize you really going through it. This 10 of wands basically is saying about a person that's been overworking. They're carrying everything on their back. So you guys really probably been carrying everything. For a lot of you, maybe you are the main breadwinner in your household. You've probably been helping your family out, living with family. You've really been taking on a lot of responsibilities but yourself. And I really feel like, with this 10 of wands, this is Spirit saying, though, at any given moment you can drop those wands and you only can carry the wands that is with your responsibilities. I feel like a lot of you are really taking on responsibilities that you really shouldn't be taking on, that's really not your problems. And you need to learn to just stop overworking and stop doing it. It even could be job wise too. You're like taking on extra people responsibility at work. The boss wants you to do this. You're taking in people's time, overtime. It ain't that much money in the world to be having you feeling this kind of energy and not sleeping and having anxiety. And I really feel like, really, I instantly just felt someone is taking advantage of your kindness. And I feel for most, this is about a family member, and this really can be, you know, friends or a work situation. But the spirit is letting you know you can drop these damn wands at any given moment. So all this responsibility people are putting on you that is giving you restless nights, anxiety, and depression, you need to let it go. Okay, and this is why you guys are in that hermit mode, because it's really time for you to self-reflect. Okay, so I really had to pull these two cards out because this really, I feel like, is current energy that is taking place right now as we speak for you for the beginning of the week starting the 20th. Okay, and then you also have the Page of Swords, and I like this in a way because this is a message of some sort. And being that you're in hermit mode, this message is going to give you hope, creativity. You're going to get into your, you know, positive energy thinking space. It's not no more you know, thinking negative or, you know, thinking down of yourself. You're really just going to get in creative mode. So you really can get a message of some sort that's really going to boost your confidence up in your thinking level, and you're going to get like really creative with your thoughts as well too. Okay, and you have the King of Wands. And yes, you're going to get that drive and that passion and that fire in you. So like, this is why you need to really get in hermit mode. It's good for you to stay to yourself because it's time for you to like gathering your thoughts and your emotions together, and you're really brainstorming. So you're really getting that drive and that passion. So you're really going to go at something, and you're going to go at it at full speed. So this could be some news that you're going to get in. But with the King of Wands, is basically you being in charge. You being in charge. You being the boss of the situation. No more letting people, you know, dictate your life and take control over you. You know, no more having this 10 of Wands situation that you're just overworking, putting everybody problems on you, taking on everybody's responsibility and problems. No more of this restless nights of sleeping with the 9 of Swords. It's just basically you just really having control and drive and passion over your life, not taking no for an answer. Like, you're not just putting up with people's BS no more. Okay, so that's the energy that you're going to be having. And you know, you also have the Queen of Coins and the Page of Coins, and this is beautiful. Okay, the Queen of Coins is basically saying, here you go again. You're going to get on boss mode over your financial situations. You're going to start having control of your stability. That's why I feel like with this 10 of Wands energy that you had, you were carrying on a lot of probably issues and problem at work. You probably were taking on a lot of responsibilities at work that really wasn't your responsibility to take care of. So you really are going to take control of your finances because you have the Page of Coins as well, and that's the Page of Pentacles. So this is going to be a message of some sort about your abundance, or an opportunity is going to come towards you, and you're really going to grab at it, because guess what? You have also the Two of Pentacles. Okay, and the Two of Pentacles is really a person that's really juggling their finances. You're juggling multiple jobs, multiple responsibilities. Okay, and I mean, it does make sense because you have this 10 of Wands. So you're really carrying on a lot of responsibility, probably at work as well too. You're juggling, and it's really causing lack of sleep, depression. But guess what? Once you get this message that come in regarding your finances, how you can have stability, you're going to get on boss mode, queen mode, boss mode of your financial situations. And guess what? You have the 10 of Cups, which is so beautiful. You're going to come from stressing about your situation to being on top. So definitely a new job opportunity that's going to have outstanding benefits, outstanding pay, even a business opportunity, going to business for yourself, you know, even inheritance, something that's been hitting to you is going to come out to the light, and it's going to double your financial situation in a good way. So it even could be something that you really thought you couldn't get, but it was definitely something old to you, but you're really going to be on top of your game with your finances as well too. So that is really beautiful for you. And you know what, I really do feel like that, you know, because as I'm looking at this too, you have the 3 of Pentacles, and this, I mean, you have the 2 and you have the 3. So this is basically just showing that you really been working hard as hell on your finances. You really been working hard. I really do feel like a lot of you Scorpios really do need to be in hermit mode, because you might have overexhaustion from work, because I really feel a tired energy, and you guys been really like working hard at your job, putting in extra work, taking on responsibilities of people at work. But I do feel like a lot of you might leave this current situation of where you're working at because you feel like you're just being a slave to somebody. Like you just don't like the energy that's being given, because I mean, you do have the Queens of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So definitely new message of abundance is definitely coming in, and this really going to cause a happy home environment and stability for you. You're really going to be on top and have control. So much abundance is definitely coming in. So it's like your blessings are coming into you, but you really have to just really let go, and you need to stop carrying on other people's weight as well too. Okay, I just said that it's very good for you guys for your reading, because you have the Seven of Cups, and this makes a lot of sense of why you have the Nine of Swords. You've been emotional. You've been all over your emotions. You could have some situation going on with love as well too, or you feeling like you're not really helping, or it's just a lot you've been putting on. There's a lot of emotions and thoughts and worries that you've been doing, and you feel like you don't have a handle and control. This is why it's good for you to get in hermit mode, because you need to self-reflect. But right after that, you got the King of Cups. So it's basically showing you're going to be on top of your game. You're going to have control over your emotions, over your wants, your desires, your needs. You're going to have stability in the home front. So things are going to be looking good for your home, for your family. You're going to have a good foundation, because guess what? You're going through a death period. This is the reason why you have these mixed emotions and things that's happening, because something needs to die, so a new beginning, something new is being birthed in. So it's new business and new opportunities. I mean, you did get the Page of Pentacles coming in, so I really do feel like, especially too with the Ten of Pentacles, this to me is telling me that this is a new wealth opportunity. Like I just said, this can be inheritance. This can be like a big abundance package deal that's coming in for you guys, Scorpio. Okay, so just allow something to die in your life, and if that has to be this energy where you cutting off people and carrying on people's responsibilities, or leaving a job for something bigger to come in, no matter how many years you've been at it, you need to go for it. Okay, so this is really a transition period that you guys are going through. And guess what? After that death card of that transitional period, you got the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is an energy celebration. You are going to be on top of your shit, on top of your game. So you really have a lot to be thankful and to celebrate for. Okay, this is beautiful for you, Scorpios. And let me tell you what the two cards at the bottom of the deck said, which was beautiful. I mean, you have the Nine of Cups energy. This is celebration. This is something to be happy for. With this is going to be, I feel for you guys, is a job opportunity you're going to take. Okay, you probably been taking dead on job that just really haven't been really recognizing your worth, your hard work and sweat and dedication. And when you got that Page of Pentacles coming in, honey, and that's new beginnings coming in, and you're going to be on top, you have a lot to be celebrating of. Your cups is going to be overfilled with love, happiness, joy, just really stability. You're going to be sitting on your throne like, wow, I went through all this shit for this to happen to me. I really like hanged in there. Okay, so this is really of joy. So you have a lot to be celebrating about. And the other second card at the bottom of the deck was the Five of Swords. You have the Nine of Swords too. Okay, so these are other reasons of why you're not getting sleep too. I really do feel like what I instantly heard with this Five of Swords is it's time for you to leave from a situation, or not to overthink about a certain situation. So you could have been dealing with somebody that could have been a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and I mean or could just be the energy of your thinking that somebody was very toxic to you. Okay, somebody really took from you, caused a lot of conflict, caused a lot of drama, and you need to know to pack up your things and walk away from it. You can't reflect and overthink about the situation. It happened. It is what it is. You have to move on from it. Forgive yourself and forgive them and move on from it, because I really feel like some of you are probably doing a lot of reflecting on this person, of what they did. This person really just wanted to cause conflict, wanted to argue all the time, wanted to take, and it's just really you just really moving forward. It's like you're really staying stuck on this situation and stuck on the past, because really in reality it's really just making you really be this Nine of Swords energy, with you really just being depressed and really down and thought about the situation. I do feel like too, with this Ten of Wands card, where you taking on everybody's responsibility, this really could have been that person that you were dealing with, and you need to really let that go. Okay, you need to move yourself from that situation. But other than that, Scorpio, I mean, you're reading is freaking marvelous. Like, you are really coming on top of your game, and it all starts with you being in hermit mode and really staying to yourself and reflecting and knowing what you want, and then boom, all these opportunities are really coming in for you. So this is beautiful for you, Scorpio. So let's pull out these last three oracles, and this is for the 20th and the 31st. So this is the inner guidance message. See, this is what I mean. You have the Death card too. Okay, and it's saying unbound. It's really time for you to release, you know, toxic people out your life. It's time for you to even relieve your toxic, I hate to say it like that, but I have to, your toxic ways of thinking, because I feel like you've just really been down on yourself, thinking down about yourself. It's really time for you to release the old and embrace the new. Okay, even if it has to be that you have to cut off people out your life, you have to let it go, because now it's time for a new beginning to take place. Okay, so this is all about just letting go of the past, especially with having this Five of Swords energy and the way you've been feeling and thinking. You have to let that go. Okay, I feel like some of you are holding on. Now, this was a message from your guardian angels, and this may apply for some of you Scorpios. I mean, we got the wedding card, so I mean, who getting married the 20th to the 31st? I want an invitation, for real. Who's getting married the 20th to the 31st? So it's, I don't know, some of you Scorpios could be engaged, and maybe there might be a surprise wedding going in. So I mean, this is saying wedding is in the air for you guys. I mean, this is foundation, you know. This is beautiful. I really love this. So take this as it resonates. This really could mean wedding is in the air. Maybe some of you are engaged, or maybe some of you ain't. You might just say, boof, you know what, bump it. We're going to go to the courthouse and just get married. This is how, you know what I mean? Like, I just really, this is beautiful. I did hear another thing for this, though. I really do feel like wedding also could mean being committed to something. So, you know, this could be a commitment for you, Scorpio, just being committed to, you know, changes in your life. But this definitely for me just feels like wedding, obviously, for someone. Okay, so this is the message from the universe for what you're gonna have for the 26th, I mean the 20th through the 31st, and this is voice of truth. This is all about you just staying focused and speaking your mind on a situation. You know, you see that she's a knight, and the knight is all about taking action and taking movement. So this is what you've been doing. You're taking action. You're taking action of your happiness. And when I instantly feel with this voice of truth, this has a lot for me to do with this Nine of Wands energy yet again. And if it has to lead to you standing up to a boss that you work with, or an employee, or a co-worker, or, you know, a family member that's really taking advantage, this is the time for you now to really like get out of that hermit mode and speak your truth. You don't even have to argue about it. You don't have to feel scared about it, because maybe it might be a parent. It could be a parent you're living with, and you might have a little fear over your parent, and you're afraid to speak your mind and say no to your parent, because you know some parents will hold that over you. I put you into this world, I did this and that. They put the guilt stuff over you, but in reality, you know what they're doing is wrong. So I don't know why for some of you Scorpios, I feel like some of you are young age too, that are reading. If you are young and you're going through this, please comment, because I felt a younger energy, like maybe 18, 19 in your 20s, I felt. So this can be a younger energy, and maybe they're taking advantage of you. Like, you get paid and they're constantly feeling like they have to have half of your check, or they gotta have this, or you can't do nothing because they want this out of you. It's really time for you to take action and speak your ground. And I'm telling you, don't be afraid of it, because they're gonna really respect you even more after this. Like, okay, I'm gonna just leave them alone. And you really have abundance and stability coming in. So don't have that fear of, if I speak my mind, they're gonna put me out. Because let me tell you something, I really see you guys leaving anyway right after this, because so much abundance is coming in. But I really do feel like with this voice of truth is really about you holding your ground to a situation, whether that can be from a family member that's really taking advantage. I still feel as family member. It could be someone you're dealing with, and they're putting all their problems on you. They want you to take care of everything. You tell them, look, I got a life to live myself. Okay, I got responsibilities myself, especially if you guys have kids already. I have a responsibility myself. I have a life myself. I need to take care of my needs, my mental and physical and spiritual well-being. It is what it is. Say no. Okay, say no. That's it. Finito. Say no to them. It ain't no explaining. Say what you got to say, and that's it. So don't be afraid to speak your mind, okay, with that one. So I love that for you, Scorpio. So you guys are really like going to have a really good week. It's really about like just things ending, so new beginnings could take heed. So let me just see if there's any messages from my spirit index box that I may have to say to you guys that you need to hear before I wrap it up. So let's see, Scorpios. Okay, a couple of cards came out. Wow. I love the blue card because the blue is a spiritual meaning color. So please look up the meaning of blue. I mean, there is a lot of blue inside your reading. Yellow is about joy, happiness. So really look up the spiritual colors for blue and yellow. And I really would like it if you guys get some spiritual candles. Just get some candles that's yellow and blue to do affirmations with, okay? Call upon your angels are near. They're really by your side, you know, especially when you have to face somebody that you don't want to face and say what you have to say. You just call upon your guides for that extra guidance. We have angel number 4. That's like a master number. So please look up the meaning of that to give you clarity. Just make sure that you have faith in everything that you're doing. Think positive. Wishes are near. Yes. Look at this. You have another color. And the red provides strength, power, protection. It's really beautiful. So these main colors, please look up these spiritual colors, and please invest in some candles of these colors too. You can get it out the dollar store for like $1. And look at this, big changes are coming. I mean, it definitely is. You're going through a death period for a reason, because it's time for a new chapter in your life. You have the 10 of Pentacles, you have the Page of Pentacles. Like, your abundance is definitely coming in for you. Okay, so the 20th and 31st does hold big changes. It does, you know, whole endings have to, you know, come. I mean, you guys have a wedding card, so somebody's getting married. I'm not letting this one go. Somebody's definitely getting married. So, I mean, I really like this for you, Scorpios. This is a definitely good reading. Always remember to take what resonates. You know, things don't apply, let it fly. Remember, Scorpio, your opposite sign is Taurus. So I will have the Taurus reading up as well too in another day or two. So you can even look at that for extra confirmation if you feel like some things did not resonate with your reading. Okay. So until next time, my Scorpios, stay safe and stay blessed.